good Audrey. I will fetch up your goats, Audrey. And how, Audrey? Am I the man yet? Doth my simple feature content you?
Your features! What features?
I am here with thee, and thy goats, as the most capricious poet, honest Ovid, was among the gods. Truly, I would the gods had made you poetical.
I do not know what poetical is. Is it honest in deed and word? Is it a true thing?
No, truly, for the truest poetry is the most feigning.
Oh, do you wish then that the gods had made me poetical?
I do truly, for thou swearest me thou art honest.
Would you not have me honest?
No, truly, for honesty coupled to beauty is to have honey and sauce to sugar.
Well, I'm not fair, and therefore I pray the gods make me honest.
Truly, and to cast away honesty upon a foul slut would put good meat in an unclean dish.
I'm not a slut! No, I said the gods are fat.
Well, praise be to gods for thy foul. Sluttishness may come hereafter. Be that as it may be, I will marry thee. And to that end I have been with Sir Oliver Martex, vicar of the next village, who hath promised to meet us here in this place of the forest, and to couple us.
I'd fain see this meeting.
Oh, the gods give us joy!
Ah, Sir Oliver Martex! You are well met. Will you dispatch us here in this place of the forest, or shall we go with you to your chapel?
Is there none to give the woman?
I would not take her a gift of any man.
Truly, she must be given, else the marriage is not lawful.
Proceed, I'll give her.
Good evening, good master, what you call it? How are you, sir? You are very well met.
Now will you be married, fondly?
As the ox hath his bow, so the horse's curb, and the falcon her bells, so man hath his desires, and so wedlock would be knit.
We'll get you to a church and find a good priest who can tell you what marriage is.
I am not of the mind, but I would rather be married of him than of another, for she is not like to marry me well, and not being well married would be good excuse for me hereafter to leave my wife. Come, sweetheart, let's be married or live in poverty.
Oh, the gods give us joy!
Farewell, good Master Oliver. Begone, I say. We will not to wedding with thee. Amen.
Tis no matter. They're a fantastical knave of them all. Shall flout me out of my calling. Adonai Boca Ratona, oh man, oh Shevitz, oh ye. Dominus Nabisco, Ebaia Manduum, Nissan Centra, Ectensum Peptobismo.
I will be. I prithee do, but yet have the grace to consider that tears do not become a man. Have I not cause to weep? As good a cause as one could desire, therefore weep! His very hair is of a dissembling color, something browner than Judas's Mary. His kisses are Judas's own children. True faith. Hair is a good color. An excellent color. Your chestnut was ever the only color. Oh, yet why did he swear he would come this morning if he comes not? Nay, certainly there is no truth in him. Not true in love. Yes, when he is in, but I think he is not in. You heard him swear downright he was. Was is not is.
Mistress and master, often inquired after the shepherd that complained of love. I shall conduct you to human market.
Oh, my mother's feet those and all.
Phoebe, do not force, do not.
Say that you love me not, but say not so in bitterness. The common executioner falls not the axe upon the humble neck, but first begs pardon. Will you sterner be than he that dies and lives by bloody drops?
I will not be thy executioner. I fly thee, for I would not injure thee. Thou tells me there is murder in my eyes. 'Tis pretty sure and very probable that eyes are the first and softest things, who shut their coward gates on atomies, should be called tyrants, butchers, murderers. Now I do frown on thee with all my heart, and if my eyes can wound, now let them kill thee. Now counterfeit to swoon. Why now fall down? Or if thou canst not, oh, for shame, why not to save my eyes of murderers?
Oh dear Phoebe, if ever, as that ever may be near, you meet in some fresh cheek the power of fancy, then shall you know the wounds invisible that love's keen arrows make.
But till that time come not thou near me, and when that time comes, afflict me with thy mocks. Pity me not, as till that time I shall not pity thee.
And why, I pray you? Who might be your mother that you insult, exult, and all at once over the wretched? What, though you have no beauty, must you be therefore proud and pitiless? Why, what means this? Well, why do you look on me? No! Say, proud mistress! Oh, not after! You foolish shepherd! Wherefore do you follow her? Like boggy south puffing with wind and rain. You are a thousand times a rougher man than she a woman. 'Tis such fools as you that makes the world full of ill-favored children. But mistress, know yourself. Down on your knees and thank heaven fasting for a good man's love. For I must tell you friendly in your ear, sell when you can. You are not for all markets. Right, man, mercy, love him, take his offer. I was most proudly a scoffer. So take it to thee, shepherd. Fare you well.
Sweet, I pray you, chide a year together. I'd rather hear you chide than this man woo.
I pray you, do not fall in love with me, for I am falser than vows made in wine. Besides, I like you not. Will you go, sister? Shepherd, ply her hard.
Whoever loved that love not at first sight?
Sweet Phoebe,
Huh? Service?
sweet Phoebe, pity me.
Service, the time was that I hated thee. And yet it is not that I bear thee love, but since that thou canst talk of love so well, thy company, which erst was irksome to me, I will endure. And I'll employ thee too. But do not look for further recompense than thy own gladness that thou art employed.
So holy and so perfect is my love. Loose now and then a scattered smile, and that I'll live upon.
Knowest the youth that spoke to me ere a while?
Not very well, but I've met him oft.
Think not I love him when I ask for him. 'Tis but a peevish boy, yet he talks well. But what care I for words? Yet words do well when he that speaks them pleases those that hear. It is a pretty youth, not very pretty. But sure, he's proud, and yet his pride becomes him. Oh, he'll make a proper man. The best thing in him is his complexion. And faster than his tongue did make sense, his eyes did heal it up. He's not very tall, yet for his years he's tall. His legs is but so, and yet 'tis well. There be some women so having warmed him in parcels as I did, would have gone near to fall in love with him. But for my part I love him not, nor hate him not. And yet I have more cause to hate him than to love him. For what had he to do that chide at me? And now I remember scorned at me. Oh, I marvel how I answer not again, but that's all one. Omittance is no quittance. I'll write him a very taunting letter, and thou shalt bear it. Wilt thou, Sylvius?
Phoebe, with all my heart.
I'll write it straight. Go with me, Sylvius.
Those made in wine!
I'm really pretty you. Let me be better acquainted with it.
You say you are a melancholy fellow.
I have melancholy of mine own, compounded of many symbols, extracted from many objects, and indeed, the sundry contemplation of my travels, in which my often rumination wraps me in a most humorous sadness.
The traveler? By my faith, you have great reason to be sad. I fear you have sold your own land to see other men's. Then to have seen much, and to have nothing, is to have rich eyes, poor hands.
Yes, I have gained my experience.
And your experience makes you sad. I'd rather have a fool to make me merry than experience to make me sad. And to travel for it too.
Good day and happiness, dear Rosalind.
Oh, Nathan. Oh, God be with you, and you talking blank verse.
Farewell, Monsieur Traveler! What now, Orlando? Where have you been all this while? You, a lover, never come in my sight more.
My fair Rosalind, I come within an hour of my promise.
Break an hour's promise and love?
Pardon me, dear Rosalind.
Nay, if you be so tardy, come no more in my sight. I had as lief be wooed of a snail.
Of a snail?
I, of a snail. Before, although he comes slowly, he carries his house on his head. A better jointer, I think, than you make a woman. Besides, he brings his destiny with him.
What's that?
Why, horns, which such as you are fain to be beholding to your wives for.
Virtue is no horn maker, and my Rosalind is virtuous.
And I am your Rosalind.
He may please himself to call you, but he has a Rosalind of a better leer than you.
Come, woo me, for now I am in a holiday humor and like enough to consent. What would you say to me now if I were your very, very Rosalind?
I would kiss before I spoke.
Well, in her person I say I will not have you.
In mine own person I die.
No, faith, die by attorney. The whole world is almost 6,000 years old, and in all this time, there's never any man died in a love cause. Men have died from time to time, and worms have eaten them, but not for love.
I protest, her frown might kill me.
Wipe his hand. It will not kill a fly. But come, now I will be your Rosalind in a more coming on disposition, and ask me what you will, I will grant it.
Then love me, Rosalind.
Yes, faith will I, Fridays and Saturdays and all.
And wilt thou have me?
I and 20 such.
What sayest thou?
Are you not good?
I hope so.
Why then, can one desire too much of a good thing? Come, sister, you will be the priest, and marry us. Give me your hand, Orlando. What do you say, sister?
I pray thee, marry us.
I cannot say the words.
You must say, will you, Orlando, take
Go to. Will you, Orlando, have to wife this Rosalind?
I will.
Oh, I'm a friend.
Why now? As fast as she can marry us.
Then you must say, I take thee, Rosalind, for wife.
I take thee, Rosalind, for wife.
Now, tell me how long you will have her after you have possessed her.
Forever and a day.
Say a day without the ever. No, Orlando. Men are April when they woo, December when they wed. Maids are May when they are maids, but the sky changes when they are wives. I will be more jealous of thee than a Barbary cock pigeon over his head, more giddy in my desires than a monkey. I will weep for for nothing like Diana and the fountain, and I will do that when you are disposed to be married. I will act like a hyena, and then when thou art inclined to sleep.
But will my Rosalind do so?
By my life, she will do as I do.
For these 2 hours, Rosalind, I will leave thee.
Alas, dear love, I cannot let thee 2 hours.
I must attend the Duke at dinner. By 2 o'clock, I will quit thee again.
Aye, go your ways, go your ways. I knew what you would prove. My friends told me as much, and I got no lesson. So come, death! Oh. 2 o'clock's your hour.
Aye, sweet Rosalind.
By my troth, and in good earnest, and so commend me. If you break one jot of your promise, or come 1 minute behind your hour, I will think you the most pathetical break promise, and the most hollow lover, and the most unworthy of her who called Rosalind, may be chosen out of gross band of your fate. Therefore, beware my promise, beware my censure, and keep your promise.
No less religion than if thou wert indeed my Rosalind. So, adieu.
Well, time is the old justice that examines all such thunders, and let time try. Adieu.
You have simply misused our sex in your love great. We must have your doublet and hose plucked over your head to show the world what the bird has done to her own nest.
Oh, cousin, my pretty little cousin, thou didst know how many fathom deep I am in love. But it cannot be sounded. My affection hath an unknown bottom like the Bay of Portugal.
Rather bottomless, for as fast as you pour love in, it runs out.
I tell thee, Eliana, I cannot be out of the sight of Orlando. I'll go find a shadow and sigh till he comes.
And I'll sleep.
From the very first time I blessed my eyes on you, girl, my heart said follow through. And I now know that I'm way down on your line, but the waiting fear is high. So don't treat me like a puppet on a string, 'cause I know gotta do my thing. Don't talk to me as if you think I'm dumb. I wanna know that you're gonna come soon. I don't wanna wait in vain for your love. I don't wanna wait in vain for your love. I don't wanna wait in vain for your love. 'Cause summer's here, and I'm still waiting here. Winter's here, and I'm still waiting here. I don't wanna wait in vain. I don't wanna wait in vain for your love. I'll stay now. Is it not past 2 o'clock? And here, much Orlando.
I prithee, with pure heart and troubled brain, he hath ta'en his bow and arrows and gone forth to sleep.
My errand is deep, youth. My gentle feet, he bid me give you this. It bears an angry tenor, pardon me. I boast a guiltless messenger.
Come, you are a fool. I say she never did invent this letter. This is a man's invention, and his hand.
Sure, it is hers.
She freebies me. Mark how the tyrant writes.
Art thou
God to shepherd turned, that a maiden's heart hath burned. Can a woman rail thus?
Call you this railing?
Oh, alas, poor shepherd, do you pity him? No, he deserves no pity. Wilt thou love such a woman? Well, go your way to her, for I see love hath made thee a tame snake. And say this to her, she loved me. I charge her to love thee.
Oh! Tomorrow! Fair ones! Pray you if you know where in the pearliest of this forest stands a sheepcote, fenced about with olive trees.
West of this place, down in the neighbor bottom, the rain osiers by the murmuring stream left, on your right hand brings you to the place. But the house does keep itself at this hour. There's nothing.
And are you the owners of the house I did inquire for?
It is no brag being asked to say we are.
Orlando doth commend him to you both. And to that youth he calls his Rosalind, he sends this bloody napkin. Are you he?
I am. What must we understand by this?
Some of my shame, if you will know of me. When last Orlando parted from you, he left a promise to return again within an hour, and pacing through the forest, lo, it befell. He threw his eye aside and marked what object did present itself. Under an oak whose boughs were mossed with age, and high-top bald with dry antiquity, a wretched, ragged man, o'ergrown with hair, lay sleeping on his back. About his neck a green and gilded snake had wreathed itself. Seeing Orlando, it unlinked itself, and with indented blinds did slip away into a bush, under which bush's shade a lioness with udders all drawn dry, lay couching, head on ground, with cat-like watch. Seeing this, Orlando did approach the man, and found it was his brother, his elder brother.
Oh, I have heard him speak of that same brother, and he did render him the most unnatural that lived amongst men.
And well he might so do, for well I know he was unnatural.
But to Orlando, did he leave him there, food for the soft and hungry lioness?
Twice did he turn his back, in purpose so. But kindness, nobler ever than revenge, made him give battle to the lioness who quickly fell before him, in which hurtling from miserable slumber I awake.
Are you his brother?
Was you he rest?
Was you that did so oft contrive to kill him?
Was I? But 'tis not. I do not shame to tell you what I was, since my conversion so sweetly tastes being the thing I am.
Before the bloody napkin!
By and by, he led me to the gentle Duke who gave me fresh array and entertainment, who committed me into my brother's love, who led me instantly into his cave. There stripped himself, and here upon his arm, the lioness had torn some flesh away. He sent me hither, stranger as I am, to tell this story, that you might excuse his broken promise, and to give this napkin dyed in his blood into that shepherd youth who he in sport doth call his Rosalind.
Oh, how now, Ganymede? Sweet Ganymede?
Many will swoon when they do look on blood.
There's more in it. Cousin Ganymede.
Oh, look, he recovers.
I would I were at home. We'll lead you thither.
Pray you, take him by the arm.
But cheer, youth. You a man? You lack a man's heart.
I do so, I confess it. Sir, a body would think this was well counterfeited. I pray you, tell your brother how well I counterfeited. Hey-ho!
Oh, you look paler and paler. We'll draw you onwards. Good sir, go with us.
Audrey, there's a youth here in the forest that explained to you?
I know who it is, but he had no interest in me in the world.
It is meat and drink to me to see a clown.
Good evening, Audrey.
God ye, good evening, William.
And good evening to you, sir.
Good evening, gentle friend. How old are you, friend?
5 and 20, sir.
All right, page. Is thy name William?
William, sir.
A fair name.
Was born in the forest.
Aye, sir. I thank God.
Thank God. A good answer. Art thou wise?
Aye, sir. I have a pretty wit.
Why, thou sayest well. I do not remember saying, the fool doth think he is wise, but the wise man knows himself to be a fool. You do love this woman?
I do, sir.
Give me your hand. Art thou learned?
No, sir.
Then learn this of me, for I am he.
It's me, sir.
He, sir, that must marry this woman. Therefore, you, clown, abandon, which is in vulgar, leave the society which in the boorish is company, of this female which is in the common woman. Or together, abandon the society of this female, or, clown, thou perishest. Or to thy better understanding, diest. Or, I kill thee. Therefore tremble and depart.
God rest ye merry, sir.
I have been to seek you. Come away. Away. Ah, trip, Audrey. Trip, Audrey.
I attend. Is it possible that on so little acquaintance you should like her?
I love Aliena. She loves me.
It shall be to your good. For my father's house, and all the revenue that was old Sir Roland's, will I estate upon you. And here, live and die a shepherd.
You have my consent. Let your wedding be tomorrow.
God thank you, brother.
You fair sister.
Oh, my dear Orlando, how it grieves me to see thee wear thy heart in a scarf.
It is my arm.
I thought my heart had been wounded with the claws of a lion.
Wounded it is, but with the eyes of a lady.
Did your brother tell you how I counterfeited a swoon when he showed me your handkerchief?
Aye, and greater wonders than that.
Oh, I know where you are. For your brother and my sister no sooner met than they looked, no sooner looked, they loved. They are in the very wrath of love, and they will together. Clubs cannot part them.
They shall be married tomorrow, and I will bid the Duke the nuptials. But oh, how bitter a thing it is to look into happiness through another man's eyes.
Why then tomorrow I cannot serve your turn for Rosalind?
I can live no longer by thinking.
I will weary you then no longer with idle talking. Believe then, if you please, that I can do strange things. I have, since I was 3 years old, conversed with a magician. Most profound in his art, and yet not damnable. You do love Rosalind so near the heart, Chester cries it out. Tomorrow your brother marries Aliena. Shall you marry her?
Speakest thou in sober meaning?
By my life, I do! Which I tender dearly, though I say I am a magician. Therefore, put you in your best array, with your friends. For if you will be married tomorrow, you shall. Rosalind, if you look, here comes a lover of mine and a lover of hers.
You two have done me much ungentleness to show the letter that I write to you.
I care not if I have. It's my study to seem despiteful and ungentle to you. You are there followed by your most faithful shepherd. Look upon him, love him, he worships you.
Good shepherd, tell us you what 'tis to love.
It is to be all made of sighs and tears, and so am I for Phoebe.
And I for Ganymede.
Die to Rosalind.
And I for no woman.
It is to be all made of faith and service, and so am I for Phoebe.
And I for Ganymede.
Die for Rosalind.
And I for no woman.
It is to be all made of passion, all humbleness, all patience and impatience, all purity, all trial, all observance, and so am I for Phoebe.
And so am I for Ganymede.
So am I for Rosalind.
And so am I for no woman.
If this be so, why blame you me to love you?
If this be so, I blame you me to love you.
If this be so, I blame you me to love you.
Who do you speak to? Why blame you me to love you?
To her that is not here, nor doth not hear.
Pray you no more of this. satisfy you. If ever I satisfy man, you shall be married tomorrow. I will content you, if what pleases you contents you. And you shall be married tomorrow, as you love Rosalind meet, as you love Phoebe meet, and as I love no woman, I'll meet. So fare you well. I have left you commands.
I'll not fail if I live.
Nor I.
Nor I.
Tomorrow is the joyful day, Audrey. Tomorrow will we be married.
Oh, I do desire it with all my heart. And I hope it is no dishonest desire to desire to be a woman of the world.
Come, Audrey. Audrey.
Dost thou believe, Orlando, that the boy can do all this that he promised?
I sometimes do believe, and sometimes do not. As those that fear, they hope, and know they fear.
You say if I bring in your Rosalind, you will bestow her on Orlando here?
That I had kingdoms to give with it.
And you say you will have her when I bring her?
That would I have, were I of all kingdoms king.
You say you will marry me if I be willing?
Now will I, should I die the ever after.
But if you do refuse to marry me, you'll give yourself to this most faithful shepherd. So is the bargain. Say you'll have Phoebe, she will.
Though to have her and death were both one thing.
I have promised to make all this matter even.
I do remember in that shepherd boy some lively touches of my daughter's favor.
My lord, the first time I ever saw him, methought he was a brother to your daughter.
Here come a pair of very strange beasts.
Salutations and greetings to you all.
Good my lord, like this fellow.
I like him very well.
This is the motley-minded gentleman I've so often met in the forest.
I have flattered a lady. I have undone 3 tailors. I have had 4 quarrels and like to have fought a 1.
And how was that taken up?
Faith, we met and found the quarrel was upon the 7th call.
Ah, how 7th cause. Good my lord, like this fellow.
I like him very well.
But for the 7th cause, how did you find the quarrel was upon the 7th cause?
Upon a lie 7 times removed. Bear your body more seeming. As thus, I did dislike the cut of a certain courtier's beard. He sent me word if I thought his beard was not well cut. He was in mind it was. This is called the retort courteous. I sent him word again it was not well cut. He would answer he cut it to please himself. This is called the quick, modest. Again, it was not well cut. He disabled my judgment. This is called the reply churn. Again, it was not well cut. He answered, I spake not true. This is called the reproof valiant. Again, it was not well cut. You would say I lied. This is called the countercheck quarrel song. So, the lie circumstantial and the lie direct.
But how oft did you say his beard was not well cut?
I just go no further than the lie circumstantial, nor does he not give me the lie direct. And so, we measured swords and parted.
But can you nominate in order now the degrees of the lie?
First, the retort, curses. Second, the quip, modest. Third, the reply, churlish. Fourth, the reproof, valiant. Fifth, the countercheck, quarrelsome. Sixth, the lie with circumstance. And seventh, the lie direct.
Then is there mirth in heaven, when earthly things made even, atone together. Good Duke, receive thy daughter, kindness from heaven brought her.
To you I give myself, for I am yours. To you I give myself, for I am yours.
There be truth inside you. You are my Rosalind.
If sight and shape be true, why then my love too?
I'll have no father, you be not he. I'll have no husband, you be not he. Nor ne'er wit woman, you be not she.
So I bar confusion. Design must make a conclusion of these most strange events. Here's 8 that must take hands to join in Hymen's bands, if truth holds true contents. You and you no cross shall part. You and you are armed in heart. You to his love must accord, or have a woman to your lord. You and you are sure together, as the winter to foul weather.
Oh, my dear niece, welcome brought to me, even daughter in no less degree.
Let me have audience for a word or two.
Charles!
True brethren, hearing how that every day men of great worth resorted to this forest, addressed a mighty power, which were on foot in his own conduct, purposely to take his brother here and put him to the sword. And to the skirts of this wild wood he came, where meeting with an old religious man, and after some question with him, was converted, both from this enterprise and from this world. His crown bequeathing to his vanished brother, and all the lands restored to them again that were with him exiled. This to be true, I do engage my life.
Welcome, young man. Thou offerest fairly to these several weddings. Those who endured shrewd days and nights with us shall now enjoy the good of our returned fortune.
Play music, and you brides and bridegrooms all, with measure heaped with joy, to the measure's fall.
Sir, my your patience. If I heard you rightly, the Duke hath put on a religious life and thrown into neglect the pompous court.
He hath.
To him will I. Out of these convertites, there's much matter to be heard and learned. You, your former honor I bequeath, your patience and your virtue well deserves it. You, the true love, your true faith doth bear. You, your land and love and greater lives. And you to a long and well-deserved bed. And you to wrangling for your loving voyages, but for 2 months. So, to your pleasures, I and brother in dancing measures.
Stay, Jacques, stay.
To see no pastime,
Proceed, we'll begin these rites, as we do just the like, true delights.
A dance!
Will, for my kind offer, when I make curtsy, bid me farewell.